Okay, the reason we're really close to the camera right now is because I'm going to be doing some close-up shots on the element guns I'm working on. The element gun that I have now, well, let's just have a look here, the reference image first. So I have this piece here that's the bottom rail, or the emitter, or whatever you want to call that. And you'll notice that it's got a flat front and an arch on the top that also has a flat front. And when we go over to the top one, we have the emitter, the center emitter outside the cowling. And this looks kind of hollow, but I'm going to probably do something to make mine look as close to that as possible. Now, in another image I have, the front of this emitter has two little barrel things inside. So what I've done is I've taken my mint container, and let's just turn this around here. Pardon the shakiness. Get some light going. So you'll notice there are two Nerf darts stuck into all that glue. And inside of each of the Nerf darts, I've seated the orange tip and shaved it down and shoved it in further to sort of emulate the fact that there's something going on inside of there. Also, on that side, it's just all black though. So when I did the sizing for all of this, I was looking at that image and the length of the barrel for the bottom one, and it seemed, whoops, that seems to be the correct length. But unfortunately, I also noticed that this piece of cowling right here isn't on the hero piece. You notice it's just flat, right? So what I had to do was take and cut that off. And what that unfortunately does is it seems to extend the length of that barrel. Let's give you a better backdrop here. So it's a lot longer than it should be. So I'm probably going to cut that off at the bevel and call it square. Once I have, once I've done that, and once I've taken the cowling off actually, once I've taken that and filled that in and made it good and flush and repainted, I'm going to find a way to do an arch on the top, and that might be where more of the construction putty comes in. I really don't like having to file something when it's on the main piece, is that there's no room up inside of here, as I get this very little space between the top and the bottom bit. So this will be interesting. It's pretty much where I am right now with the build, and we'll see you next time.